I'm Dave. It's the Cyderbaby show, and we are today with StormbounD. Hello, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hey. Well, I don't really know much about you guys. You had an album out, was it last year?
Yep.
Yeah, and you've now got another single out as well, which is Queen cover.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about the Queen cover. The show must go on. I mean, I've just finished my radio show on it today, literally quarter of an hour ago. So tell me about the single. Why did you choose that song?
For a couple of reasons. First of all, because it's in B minor, which is the scale which is the key in which we usually play. Secondly, because we played it at rehearsal, and it sounded like it would fit the general atmosphere of how we play and our sound, and we went on with it. And then we performed it at our next show, and everybody really liked it. I hope that wasn't because they hated our original songs, but this one, but they really liked it, and ever since then we've been playing this song every time, and everybody seems to enjoy it. And so we said it might be a good idea to record it.
Yep. Okay. So is this the start of another recording process for another album, or are you still working from the previous album?
Well, technically, we're a bit busy at the moment with, if you heard about the Metal Battle.
Yeah.
Metal Battle. It's easier to pronounce in Hebrew. That we're working towards, and if we win, we'll have to fly to Germany and perform. And after that, I think there's like another festival and also abroad. We'll need to see what's going on. So it's a bit of a busy year, but we're gonna start working on the second album pretty soon.
Okay.
We are working on it. We're writing. We have written a bunch of songs. We haven't finished them yet, but we are working right now.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me about the first album that came out. What, August last year? August the 4th, was it, something like that?
Yeah.
December, which is very confusing when you release an album in August.
Everybody asked that.
No, I'm just saying it's confusing. I mean, okay. So tell me about the album.
Second, sorry. The origin of the name come from like a major two sources, basically. One, you have to understand that our bass player, former band was called December.
Right.
And a part of the album name is a tribute to the old band name before we changed it, because we changed the entire rosters of musicians. So we changed the entire band, so we decided to change the names. That's one thing. And the second thing we decided, because the album cover features, let's call it a monster that destroyed the world and the earth, which is a representation of, let's say, climate change and the way humans abuse the planet and everything. And we decided to like flow with it and even call the monster December, which is like, let's call it a symbolization of the end of the world, end of the year, just the end of humanity as it is. So I think it fits.
Yep. Okay.
Also in Israel, December is basically the only month where we have a little bit of winter during the year. All the rest is like heavy. Is like summer.
Okay, so for the people who don't know, where are you guys based?
We're based in Israel.
Yeah. Is there a big metal scene in Israel these days?
Depends, you compare it to which country.
If we're going by percentage, then I think it's nice, but overall, not very big.
Okay. So I mean, are you touring Israel quite a bit as well, just as yourselves, you know, and getting good crowds, or is it hard work?
There's not really a lot of areas to tour because the farthest away concert that we had is like an hour and a half drive, and it's in the north of Israel. So there's not a whole lot of areas to explore because most of the shows are in Tel Aviv. So it's like an hour and a half drive to cross half of the country.
Yeah.
But we are doing pretty good. Thankfully, even when we play at the further areas, we do get a lot of attendance, and we see like everyone singing the lyrics of the songs, and everybody's having a good time. So I think the shows are doing good, and we hope to play abroad pretty soon, start touring, like seriously. And that's it. Maybe that'll happen just after we finish the second album.
I see. So when you've got more of a body of work, shall we say, to put on a bigger show, it's going to be easier for you to gain promoters' attention, I suppose, to get the big European tour, or UK tour, even the States, I suppose.
Yeah, this is what we're shooting for.
Okay,
Yeah, we hope so.
brilliant. So where did your inspirations come from? I mean, obviously there was a bit of a Queen inspiration there with the Show Must Go On, but what drew you to the genre?
Actually, mostly the only person in the band that listens to symphonic metal, like proper symphonic metal, is Yael, our lead singer.
Right.
Everybody else comes from a whole different bunch of genres. Some of us are heavier, some of us are lighter. Like I know Ofer really, really likes to listen to classical music. And then there's like me and Shani that we really like tech metal and stuff. But I think this is like the common ground where everybody can actually shine in their own field.
Brilliant. So it was quite an easy decision to go more symphonic, more power, more.
When we began writing songs and playing together, we never intended to be a symphonic metal band. I've never heard, and I've been playing metal for 30 years, and I never heard this term. I heard about neoclassical metal, but but we never heard about this. And when we started performing, then people went, "You guys are playing symphonic metal," and we said, "Okay,
roll with it."
Have it your way.
You also have to take into consideration that in Israel, symphonic metal scene basically does not exist.
Right.
I don't think there are. I won't even say plenty. I think there's basically maybe two close to symphonic metal bands in Israel of sorts, which is us and just another band, and that's more or less it. We're not like Sweden or Finland, which you can like throw a stone out the window and hit a melodic or symphonic metal band.
Yeah.
But
or McDonald's place.
The Israeli scene is mostly about the heavier stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the death metal.
Technical.
Okay, so who would you go and see if they were playing Israel? I mean, who would you like to go and see?
And again, like Israeli bands or bands from abroad that comes to Israel?
Bands from abroad. Yeah, who would you just ideally, who would you go and buy a ticket to go and see?
I have like a huge list because nobody comes here. Nobody comes to Israel.
You went to see Animals as Leaders.
Yeah. That's like one off the list, but I will go and see Matt Garska if he was playing alone even.
We are a lot of the band members have a very wide taste in music, and therefore you can find us at various genres, at concerts of various genres, right?
Okay.
There's nothing. We would be happy if Nightwish came over to play, so we can open for them. We opened last year. Epica was here, so we opened for them. Yeah, we opened for them, and we hope that if Nightwish hits the scene, then we get to open for them as well. Or If it takes long enough, then we don't need to open for them. But that's it.
Yeah, I saw Epica, I think it was in January this year. They're just amazing. So yeah, well done for getting an opening slot for that. That was a good show.
Yeah, this is their best singer ever.
Yeah.
They have Flori Jansen. I think she's the best singer alive.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
apart from the Croatian guy from the Eurovision.
Okay. I didn't actually watch it. You'll have to explain that now.
What?
You'll have to explain the Eurovision Song Contest to me now, because I didn't actually watch it. The Croatian guy.
Croatia had a band of some guys in costumes of what seems to be SS soldiers in a gay pride parade or something something of that sort, and they sing horribly.
Okay. Okay. So you're a bit of a Eurovision fan, then, are you?
Not really. I'm a music fan, so whenever there's something new, I listen to it. I check out the Eurovision songs. I listen to like halfway each, and then I decide that it's bullshit. But but sometimes there are good ones. So this is why I keep following.
Right. Okay. What did you think of Lord of the Lost then? It's a German entry, I think.
Yeah, the German entry. I think they're a much better band than what they did at the contest. Their song was a bit messy for this kind of setting. I think it was a bit of a mess. A lot of changes during the song, and therefore nobody understood what they're doing. And even though they have a big fan base, I think they were last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to us, the UK.
Because UK sent the worst singer in your This woman.
This is so true.
This woman couldn't hit the note right if her life depended on it. I never heard anybody sing this horribly on such a big stage. She was the worst singer in the competition. What were you guys thinking?
But I hold my head in shame, because I'd heard what she'd done and heard a little snippet of how she performed, and it's
it's not about the song. She's just way off with the notes. Like,
well, at least they live in Europe. We don't even live there.
Well, we have Australia competing as well.
I know, we're not even like in the proximity, continent proximity.
It's just weird. When did that happen?
Well, it happened. We'll just roll with it.
Mind you, Israel's got quite a good history with Eurovision, winning quite a few times.
Yeah, we won like 4 times.
4 times. We have 4 victories and a couple of high scores, which are like this year when we came in 3rd.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think Ireland won the most. I think like 7 times.
Yeah.
They also won 3 times in a row or something.
Yeah.
That was odd.
I have no idea. I'm not following.
I hope that this year would be better.
Zero clue. I have no idea.
I was pretty optimistic that this year would be good for the metal fans, because there were a lot of like rock and metal bands, but their performances, apart from Australia's, their performances were not very good.
Well, Lordi won once in 2014.
Yeah,
their medal.
Yeah,
that was 2000. That was 2006.
2006. Oh well,
yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
I remember my parents torturing me with the Israel winner years ago when I was a kid.
Which one?
Which one?
Milk and Honey, was it?
Yeah. Hallelujah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
I used to be.
It's not a good one.
Snapped awake on a Sunday morning when my mother used to put that single on repeat on her record player, and I was like, "Oh my word!"
Did you get some Hebrew words from that?
No, because I was probably had the pillow over my head at the time trying to blot out the sound.
Okay.
Understood.
I'm not blaming you.
Never mind. Guys, we'll wrap it up there. Otherwise, we're going to be putting the worlds to right. Thank you for joining me. So The Show Must Go On is out now, available to stream. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And what about the album? I assume the guys can go and stream your album. If they want a physical copy, can they get that as well?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
You can go to our Bandcamp.
Okay. So what's the Bandcamp address? Do you know?
If you, I don't remember, but you can also enter our website, www.stormboundband.com, and there's links to everything, to the videos, to the Bandcamp, to YouTube, whatever, everything.
Yeah.
Much more convenient.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you in this country touring with maybe Epica or Nightwish or something like that sometime
Fingers
soon.
crossed.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.